Ladies and gents of the internet, let me tell you what came in. This. It's a 1930s Postal Telegraph electric time or clock. Manufactured by Hammond Instrument Company. So I already checked it, and yeah, it is from the 1930s. A postal clock. Now, I don't know when, but it has neon. It's supposed to have neon in here, all around, to illuminate the front of the clock. They had this thing in there, and the owner told me to take it out and put neon. I'm going to put the neon and the transformer. So the neon goes here, all around, so you can see. Now the mechanism, I don't know if it works. We'll see. He told me that he didn't know if it worked. So I made the circle for the pattern. I make these circles with my handy dandy I forgot what do you call these. I don't remember the name of this, but this is what I use. I had to do the circle in two sections because putting it inside this rings that it has is the only way. One circle wouldn't be able to put it in, so I did it in two sections, which I'm going to pump. I already did it, so I'm going to pump, and then we'll see how it looks. Please join me. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go pump them, and then I'll come back. Don't go away. I decided to invite you here so you can see me pump these units. I apologize if for some reason I get stuck and I forget a word or something, you know. I've been having that problem lately. I forget the words. is, I'm afraid, when you start forgetting stuff, you know, like for example, when I know that I have to go to the kitchen for something, and then I get there and I don't remember why I'm there, and sometimes I don't move. I stay there, you know, just like trying to remember, and sometimes I don't remember and I just forget about it. Is it Alzheimer's or what? I hope not. I've already been tested for Alzheimer's and I came out okay. But that was about 10 years ago. I don't know if any of you watching have you ever been tested for you know, Alzheimer's and when you take your physical? The young people, I don't think so, because you know, only for the old people. And the way that I was tested, I don't know if it's the same everywhere. The nurse tells you, I'm going to test you for Alzheimer's. I'm going to tell you 5 words, 5 things, random, memorize them, and then after about 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to ask you if you remember those 5 words. Okay, I said, let me have it. So the lady said, okay, I'm going to tell you. Car, coffee, you know, 5 words, random. So when she told me that, I kept repeating the words, you know, coffee, and she started talking, telling me things, I don't know what it was. I didn't listen. I just kept repeating those words over and over and over. I didn't want to flunk the test, you know. And when she asked me, you know, after 15 minutes, I had repeated those words in my mind for about 40 times. So it was easy. I don't know if that was cheating. That was the test. So that was the famous Alzheimer's test. If you remember the 4 words, you're okay. Oh no, I remember now. She also asked me, do you know where you are? Who's the president of the United States? What's the name of the city you live in? And stuff like that. That was easy. So what I do once in a while, you know, I tell my wife to to give me the test.